Okay, so years back, I used to think, and I've heard for many years of my life that I'm a nice guy, and I think overall I probably have been, and my parents raised me that way, and that's the way that I wanted to be. I always wanted to be helpful and to be nice and to be kind and to help people out was my thing. And I thought that by me being nice, that was also being kind. Okay, I want to go a couple of places here. Full transparency, okay? I mean, I feel sometimes like in what I do for a living and the role that I play, I feel like people sometimes hold me to standards they don't hold themselves to, or they hold me to standards that are above most people's standards. For example, because I've gotten feedback before, I'm not allowed, so to speak, to make a mistake. I'm not allowed to misspeak. I'm not allowed to do certain things. Why? Because people expect more things from me. And the reality, I'm just like you. I'm a human being. I'm learning my lessons every single day. And do I misstep? Absolutely, I misstep. But I want to share with you that one of my biggest, more than anything, former triggers, and I'm going to be careful in the way that I say this, is I think in the way I say this also a lot of people can relate, especially if you listen to this podcast. And I'm going to get a whole lot of high fives on this, so to speak, mentally. But one of my triggers is people who win what's called the Darwin Awards. And these awards are given to people who do outrageously stupid things. And part of my, former triggers, and this day and age, I'll get to that in a minute. I mean, it doesn't trigger me, but it'll be a blip on the radar and I let it go. But when people did incredibly stupid things, it used to trigger me. And it triggered me because I was judging them. And I recognized, many years ago that if I'm being triggered by people that do blatantly stupid things, then number one, I'm judging them. And secondly, how compassionate am I being? Because you know what? I mean, I think most of us, unless you're drunk in college in a fraternity like me, and we did a lot of stupid things when I was in college. I mean, it's lucky we all have all of our limbs and fingers and everything works and everything else. I was in a fraternity and we were pretty rambunctious. I'll leave that at that.